fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Oakland Athletics going up against the Chicago White Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill today, Garrett Crochet. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singing.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a leadoff double. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now, Brent Rooker. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
This is J.J. Bleday. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Has a beat on it. Makes the catch. Then there's one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. And that's a double. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
One down. Digging in for Oakland, Zach Gallen. Swing and a ball head out towards left center field. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
That is it. The first base number 21. Tyler.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Tyler Soderstrom. There's a swing and a drive. Dives. What a play!
One of the most fun and exciting things you could do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Back here on the south side, today's starting pitcher, Alex Wood.
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, it's not a lot for a starter, so always very important for him to have a good feel and command all three. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But the one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
And now the lefty, right through there for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, that event seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
That's to third. Zips it to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Two outs. And that one fouled off. And he'll 2. On the ground to third. And that one handled. Sends it across the first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing to it for the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Back at guaranteed rate field. Here's Miguel Andujar. Line of the pitch. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay throw. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Benintendi going back. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feel. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn first. Just an excellent swing.
Now here is Jacob Wilson. Line drive.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Big stack center field. Around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 3.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Brent Rooker now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped on a line to center. Robert makes the play, and that's out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Here on the south side, now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. The lefty fires. There's a strike. Wood, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it. This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
He goes down looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Hard hit, right side. Takes it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The designated hitter,
Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox. And breaking ball drops in for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. In the air, right field, on his way over. And that ends the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. Crochet, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Knocks over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So, man aboard. Here's the power-hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. And that one wrapped foul.
You know, these A's doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Now the tag at third, and they got it. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. In the air, left field, and Benintendi ranging after it. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Tyler Soderstrom.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Rips that one center field. Robert brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Oakland, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And a pitch. Back to the mound. He's got it. To first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting the catcher.
Max Stassi comes up to hit. That catches the corner. Foul ball there. Got him looking for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Fly ball, center field. That'll drop in. Plays it out of high. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two outs and a runner at third. Here in the last half of the third. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Struck him out looking. So no runs here in a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the A's 3 and the White Sox nothing. Back here on the south side, on to the 4th, and now it's going to be Miguel Andujar. Here comes the pitch. Well struck left field. Benintendi ranging back. It has the distance. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Really impressive hitting a ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's the third baseman. A double and a run scored his first time up. Liner, and that should be extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 1 so far. In the air, right field. And there's 1 down.
Now right field, Lauren Butler.
So the lineup flips over. Lawrence Butler digs in now. Swung on, belted. That one is back. That's long gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Garrett Crochet won't go any further tonight, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. White Sox going with a new arm, Jake Eder.
Well, he's going to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but He's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's some real power at the plate. Brent Rooker. There's a line drive to left field. Robert takes the grab for the second out.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. That's hard hit on the line. Fletcher settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Nicky Lopez. Wood back to work. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Hit in the air, right field. Drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. 1 down.
Now the center fielder, Louis.
And now it's Luis Robert. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses. Now 1-2.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. Fights it off, he'll see another. The Athletics up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. And Attendee up here. Not looking his first time up. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Clobber to right field. Way back. Gone. They'll circle the bases, and they got their first run. It's 6-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start.
Base is empty with 2 away. Andrew Vaughn now. Up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But the White Sox get 1 on a homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Shea Langoliers. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good line arm delivers. Oh, great call on the dive. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Tyler Soderstrom getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Fletcher going back, got all of that one. He shoots one out to right. It's 8-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. Just like BP all over again.
So up next, Miguel Andujar. Line to left. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman. Left field. Benintendi brings it in with a nice running grab. The A's with a 2-run blast. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Gavin Sheets. And he deals. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these White Sox, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
Hit hard, that gets through. And aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that. The timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here is Yohan Moncada. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Grounder might be 2. On a second, they get 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Man at first, here's the catcher, Max Stassi. He's 0 for 1. First pitch swinging.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Fires to second for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the A's 8 and the White Sox 1. Back at guaranteed rate field, top of the 6th inning. And the batter now, Jacob Wilson. The pitch. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Eater, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020.
You know, these Athletics doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially
now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Digging in for Oakland, Lawrence Butler. Drops one down in front of the plate, and that's just foul. towards right center. Robert on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are two down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Strike one. Trying to bunt his way on. Moncada fires to first on the run. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the A's 8 and the White Sox 1. Here on the south side, and now the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher. And a pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
All ones the count.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground to third, and that chance handled. Just got him on that one. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the sixth. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. Swings and misses, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Chi Sox held in check here. It's still an 8-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. And the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one is going to go. A solo shot. And they add a run. It's 9-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. Everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Freelander on the pitch out of the pen here.
They need someone to stop the lead and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Shea Langoliers, the next to hit. Ripped on a line. And there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Runner on at first with one gone. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. He's already homered in this game. Line drive. That's a base hit. Gello around second, headed for third.
Back-to-back singles, challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
2 on with 1 out. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Miguel Andujar. And he can't make the play. The flip, there's 1. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Here's the third baseman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing, and that ball smashed out of line. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that'll do it. Oakland gets 1 on this homer, and this is now a 9-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here on the south side, Luis Robert now.
The center field. Luis Robert.
The pitch. There's a strike.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Here's the 0-2. Bounced up the middle. It's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Benintendi in the box again. Takes a strike.
But when a leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And there's a foul ball. The A's up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And down on strikes he goes. And now 1 away. Andrew Vaughn now at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready.
Gello puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Out to short. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. The White Sox lead 1. They trail it big. It's 9-1. We're at the top of the 8th. Digging in for Oakland, Jacob Wilson. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Benintendi takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and now Lawrence Butler. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That one's back. And that ball is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 10-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And the batter now, Brent Rooker. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. And a foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Now the 0-1. That one ripped. Fletcher makes the play. 2 away.
Now, Shea Langoliers.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That smash towards center. Robert brings it in. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 10-1 ball game. And we're back. On the bottom of the 8th. And now Yohan Moncada. As the lefty gets to work. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The catcher, number 13, Max Stassi.
Next to hit, Max Stassi. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a foul ball. The Athletics up big in this one. Near the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. To third, and that one handled, and a couple of quick outs.
Now right fielder,
At the plate, Dominic Fletcher. Swinging a foul straight back. Left-hand hitter waits. That's in there. And it's 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the A's 10 and the White Sox 1. And welcome back to ball. All set to start the 9th in this one. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Zach Gallo. And here comes. Into center. Sizes this one up. And makes the grab. And there's one away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Popped up Baroa, 23 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Strike two. Now a screamer into the outfield. And a superb diving catch.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. It's a double, third hit of the night for him. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now the third baseman. Bounce to third. Moncada zips it across, and that is that. So one hit is all they get. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the A's 10. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Miguel Vargas. Wood back to work. That one's in there. Strike one. Right through there for a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Kicks Indios. And a pop up right side, foul territory. And out number one on the grab. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Lopez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. On the ground to short, Wilson. Not in time, he's safe. Here the bottom of the ninth, one out. So up next for Chicago, Luis Robert. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Man at first, one away. Caught and missed. Struck him out. 2 away.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Been intended. In the box now. No balls and a strike. Wood is just 1 strike away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't hit in the air under it, but he smoothed that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how well he hit it.
And into the
finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Just misses. 1-2 to count.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The 1-2. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. The A's take this one in a blowout.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
10-1, the final score. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 10 runs, 19 hits, no errors, they led 7 runners on base. For the White Sox, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors, they led 5 runners on base. Time for the ball, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thanks for joining us here tonight. And a reminder to please drive home safely.